Hey guys, SnareDrumGuy here. So I've been getting a lot of requests about making a JMS tutorial slash masterclass video, which I appreciate a lot. Thank you guys so much. I usually teach this in person if ever I have the chance, but I understand not everybody can be at my party all the time, and you know, we just may never get around to it or such. So I figured I'd do that here for you today. We'll go over how to do the stage 8 box stage in Ludibrium Party Quest, the method known as JMS, which seems to be the most popular method now, and I'll explain what it is and why it is. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So JMS stands for Japanese MapleStory, which is the Japanese method way of doing this box stage. They came out with this method because if you remember a long time ago, one of the early servers, before you had drop jump as a technique you could do in the game, you actually had to walk off the box and jump onto it to a certain point, and timing your jump and your distance of jump was always hard to do. So the Japanese servers came out with this method where you do the least amount of jumping as possible, and you more so just walk forward and fall onto each position in each place. So one thing I want you to note is the numbers on the boxes. Please do not look for any pattern of the numbers on the boxes. It doesn't necessarily go up in number or down in number or anything like that. There's no pattern. The only use we have of the numbers on the boxes while doing JMS is just as a name label purpose. So if I were to say go to box 8 or somebody's referring to box 8, that's what they're talking about. It's just a label. There's no pattern to these numbers. Of course, you can feel free to pause or rewind at any point in the video if you feel like you need to read the context, or if you want to try to guess what's coming up next without it being given away to you or anything like that. That's all up to you, what's going to help you learn. Another important thing to note is please do not expect to master this instantly after this video, as that's damn near impossible. You do want to try to put it into play and practice it a little bit. Hands-on, I believe, is the best way of learning. So this is kind of just your basic guide tutorial. I'm going to go into depths. It's a long video, so I'm going to go into depths of explaining. I'm going to break it down as much as I can, over explain it. I'm going to pause like Dora the Explorer sometimes, give you a chance to answer yourself, all that fun stuff. So I'm here to help you as best I can, but again, just expect to put it into action and practice it about 2, 3, maybe 4 runs before you feel like you truly master it and you start being able to actually do it up to speed. If any of you guys need more help after this, or you just still feel like you don't understand, I have my Discords available. You can catch me on Twitch sometime. I stream pretty often, SnareDrumGuy on Twitch. You can find me there. We can talk about it there. Catch me doing JMS on Twitch often. You could privately message me or comment saying that you need help, and I will do my best to reach out to you. We'll find some time to like schedule a voice chat or something, and I can break it down for you piece for piece and answer every single question you have, etc. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I'll show you kind of how it goes. I'll break everything down, and yeah, I appreciate you guys as always. I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay. Okay, look. So you notice there's 9 boxes, right? I want you to try to imagine something. These 3 boxes over here, it'll probably be better if you see my character on my stream other than on your screen, because I might be behind Bella. I don't know, but try to see me, okay? These 3 boxes right here, make one shape, okay? So look at these 3 boxes right here like it's a pillar, okay? Here's one box, here's the second box, here's the third box, okay? This is all a pillar. Now, all the other boxes here make 3 staircases, and I'm gonna show you, okay? 3 different size staircases. This number 7 right here is the smallest stairs. In fact, it only consists of 1 step. It is by itself. It is one little staircase of 1 tiny step. Okay? The second smallest staircase, the middle stairs, I call them the medium stairs. The medium stairs is going to be 4 that we're standing on, you and I, and 8 over here. That consists of 2 steps. Okay? 2 steps, the medium stairs, 4 and 8. So 7 is the 1 stair by itself, and then the medium stairs is 4 and 8. And then the big stairs is 3 steps. 2, 5, and 9. So you should see 3 stairs kind of integrated within each other. You know what I'm saying? 3 different cases of stairs. Are we good so far on that? Do you see those shapes? Okay, ignore this pillar next to it. This pillar next to it is a different shape. That's kind of to do with it later, okay? So the order of the stairs goes 7. And then whenever you graduate, look, I'm done with this stairs. After you check 7, you go graduate to the next biggest stairs. So after I'm done with 7, I go to the next stairs, which is 4 and 8. Specifically, every time you go to a new set of stairs, you start from the top of those stairs and you go down. So now it's gonna be the medium stairs. Well, specifically, I'm gonna start on 4 and then I'm gonna go down to 8. When you're done with 8, that's the last of the medium stairs. So now I graduate to the big stairs, specifically the top of the big stairs. Yes, and I work my way down. That's the order of the staircase. 7, 4, and 8, medium stairs. And then 2, 5, 9, big stairs. Does that make sense so far? Are we good? Okay, so that's the order of the stairs. Now, the order of this pillar, well, there's only 3 different spots of the pillar right here, 3 different boxes. It goes top box, and then middle box, and then bottom box, okay? So the entire order of everybody standing in line, we start all the way in the back, and then we go forward, right? So the whole order of the entire sequence is this top box, this this medium box, middle box of the pillar, and then the bottom of the pillar, and then all of a sudden it goes baby stair, top of the medium stair, bottom of the medium stairs, top of the big stairs, middle of the big stairs, bottom of the big stairs, and that's the order of every box. Does that make sense so far? I think I'm getting there. Okay, now we're gonna put it into motion, okay? So the reason why we start like this is because Bella is on the first box, and going down the pillar, next is Madge, he's on the next side of the pillar, and then all the way at the bottom, next in line is CW here, and then the next person in line is graduating to the stairs, which is you, starting off with the baby stair. And then I go to one spot past that, which is top of the medium stairs, okay? So now we're all the way condensed. We're gonna check the very first order. Let's see what happens. I'm assuming it's gonna be wrong. Honestly, I hope it's wrong so I can show you this. Okay, good, it's wrong. So I am the first person to move. I gotta check all the combinations first, just like KPQ or anywhere else you go. So I go from the top of the medium stairs, I'm gonna go to the bottom of the medium stairs and check that spot. Well, I'm done with the medium stairs, so where do I go? I gotta go to the top of the big stairs. Wrong. So now I go to the middle of the big stairs. And now I go to the bottom of the big stairs. Okay, every time you see me here, this is my last box. The bottom of the big stairs is the last box. Don't move yet, not yet. But yes, I have to check it first. I have to check it. Let me check it to see if it's wrong. It's wrong. So now the next person past me, well, yes, you were next in line. So you go to the next box. Well, you were on the baby stairs. So now you go to the next spot, which is top of the medium stairs. I have to go to one box past you. So what box am I gonna go to? Which box specifically do I go to? I gotta go to one past you. Not quite yet, because that would be top of the big stairs. Good, it is after you, but I have to go to only one box past you. So I'm going to the bottom of the medium stairs, you see? You're at the top of the medium stairs, I gotta go to the bottom of the medium stairs. I gotta condense all the way to you, brother. And then once I check that, now I go to graduate to the big stairs. I'm gonna check everything, you're not gonna move until I check the last box here. Here it is, let's check it. Okay, it is your cue to move. You go to the bottom of the medium stairs. Now I gotta go to one box past you. So what box am I going to? Which is 2. Yes, you're correct. I graduate. You already finished with the medium stairs, so I go to one box past you. I go to the top of the big stairs. Good job. 2. Okay, so we're gonna check that. Now look, the next person in line right? I'm the first person in line. The next person in line is you. You don't move until I get to the last box. Well, the next person in line doesn't move until you and I get to the last 2 boxes. And we're all squished up and condensed. Then the next person in line moves. So on, okay? So I'm gonna move a little bit quicker here. I'm gonna check all of the big stairs here. All right, where do you go? Nissen, 2000 Nissen, yes, good job. You graduated from the bottom of the medium stairs to the top of the big stairs. Now, where do I go? I have to condense to you. I have to go to only 1 box past you. Five, good job. Uh-oh, you'll notice that we're closing in. You're closing in on me. We're running out of options before we got to get to the next person. So I check this. I go down the stairs. I'm at the last box again. That's your cue to move up. Very good. Uh-oh, look at that. We're at the last 2 boxes. We're all squished up. We can't go forward anymore. So after I check this, the next person in line, which is going to be CW here, he's going to graduate from the pillar to the stair system over here. So after I check this, if it says wrong, where is CW gonna go? Nobody give it away, please. I know you guys know it, the rest of my snare crew. He's gonna go to 7, good job. He graduates to the very first stair, specifically the baby stairs. And then you go to 1 box past that, and then I go to 1 box past you. So if CW is going to 7, I appreciate y'all's patience, by the way, then what box are you going to? If he gets this right, we're going to speed up a little bit more. I just want to make sure he gets it. You go to 4, and what about me? Where do I go? I go to 1 box past that. 8, good job. Not saying 2 this time. I go to the next box, which is bottom of the baby stair, medium stairs, I'm sorry. Correct. Okay, we just checked it, so let's condense. I go to the bottom of the medium stairs, you go top of the medium stairs. We pick up where we left off, we check all the combos again. All right, now we're gonna move a little bit quicker here because hopefully we can get to where Belagoth has to alternate. And I'll show you that. She kind of just checks both options between box 1 and box 3 at the same time. So we actually click twice for every combination, you'll see. So we're gonna speed up here a little bit. You get to the last, uh-oh, you're moving forward. We get to the last 2 boxes. So where's CW going now? He goes to, he just gave it away. But yes, he's going to 4. But that's okay. That's all right. You're just muscle memories. That's okay. I'm sure he knew anyway. So he graduated. He finished. So he had to move up from the baby stair. He had to go to the next box, which is top of the medium stairs. So now where do you go, Nissen, now that you have to condense back to that? You go there, you go bottom medium stair. What about me? Where do I go? I gotta go to 1 box past you. Don't hit him. He's thinking. Okay. 2, good job. I think he gets it. Do you have any questions so far about anything? So you wait 3 clicks, and then you're gonna go to the top of the big stairs. All good, all clear, awesome. Now the next person in line, which is past CW, is not gonna move. So we're talking Madge now. The next person in line is not gonna move until all 3 of us are on the last 3 boxes, which is all 3 of the big stairs. Let's see if it goes that far. Probably will. This game sucks. Good job. We're on the last 2 boxes, so CW moves up 1. Uh-oh, look at that. We're on the last 3 boxes. Sorry, Bella, I know. Just hang tight with me here for just 1 sec. When I click and it says wrong, the next person. Okay, so Madge here, if it's wrong, where is he gonna go? The guy that's on 3 over here, I don't know if you want to look at my stream. He's on box 3. He's going to be the next guy in line because you see how all 3 of us are on the last 3 boxes? Yes, he's next in line. Remember, it goes up the pillar, right? As far as like, so the last 3 of us are on the last 3 boxes. It's going to be his turn to move. Where does he go? To 6? Yes. Not 7 because he didn't graduate to the stairs yet. He goes down to 6 because he has to go down the pillar first before he can graduate to the staircases. Does this make sense? It is indeed wrong. So Madge jumped down to 6. CW condenses to 1 box past that, which is 7, the baby stairs. Okay. And then you go to 1 box past that. Where do you go? Yeah, you go back to there, 4. And I go 1 box past that. We're all set. Now, here's the thing. We're going to start clicking twice for every combination now because Bella Goth on 1 over here, she's going to start alternating. She's actually going to check both options at the same time while we're already at everything. So, if I click this and it's wrong, which it is, she will alt 1 to 3. Yep, she just checked 1. She's going down to 3. We're going to check again. It's wrong. And now I got to go to the next box. So I'm going up to the top of the big stairs here. I just graduated from the bottom of the medium stairs to the top of the big stairs. And Bella Goth is either going to check 1 and then jump down to 3 again. Go ahead. Because we click twice each time. Or she's going to do this thing that some parties do where they feel like this is a little bit faster. But when I move up to the next box, she doesn't jump up on 1. She's just going to already be on 3. Yes, correct. 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. Instead of 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Yes. Big brain. Yes. Well, I'm assuming most of us are around the same age and most of us get it. As far as time consumption, it just avoids less jumping. I'm used to teaching kids music theory, so you can understand how complicated that can be. But you'd be surprised. Some people need it broken down that much to understand why the theory of what we do is done, if that makes sense. So she's doing that. Okay, I just clicked twice, and I'm on the last box. So where are you going to go now? You're next in line. Where you go? You go there. Correct. And I go to 1 box past you. So you're at the top of the big stairs. I go to the next one of the big stairs in the middle of it. Okay, we're going to keep clicking. Oh, that's it. That's it. Good job. There was more to it where Bella would have kept alternating. The more boxes opened up below her, the more she would have kept alternating. But that's it. That's JMS.